Hola guys, my name is Chandler and thank you for watching my video. As you can probably tell from the title, it's all about my life and about how I am deaf, and so I thought I would do a little video on that. When I was born, I was premature, so I either lost my hearing or I never developed it, like right after I was born. And so the doctors, they don't know which one was the case, so I've always assumed that I've had my hearing when I was born and then I lost it because I was really premature. I was like 6 months old when I was born, so I was very early. You're supposed to be born at 9 months instead of 6 months, so that's 3 months right there. When I was 2, my parents didn't know for a long time that I was hearing impaired, so they just assumed that I could hear like them, and it wasn't until I was around 2 years old when I wasn't really noticing stuff that I should be noticing. Like, my grandmother would come up behind me and clap her hands, and I wouldn't jump or anything like that. And so she was like, what's going on? He should be doing, like, reacting to this. And so I think she told my parents, and they sent me to an audiologist to have me checked for hearing loss, and hearing loss. And it wasn't until I was around 2.5 years old that I was fitted with hearing aids. And hearing aids are like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what they are, but just in case you don't know, what it does is it amplifies the sound that is being spoken or is being heard or produced. It amplifies the sound that's being produced, and so it doesn't really restore any of the hearing loss that you have. It just uses what little hearing ability that you might have to help you hear more. And so sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So anyway, that's what the cochlear implant does. It makes my sound, it makes all the sound that I'm receiving more digitized and transmits it straight into the cochlea, which goes straight from the cochlea to the brain, and so the brain is able to recognize the signals from the cochlear implant. So it's a very electronic way of hearing sound. Instead of as a amplified sound, it changes sound to be more digital. I was at the audiologist recently, and she told me that normal humans, normally have 20,000 or thousands of hair cells in the cochlea, and so it takes all of the sound that you're able to hear and it shrinks it down into I think she said 22 different sounds, which takes up a certain number hair cells and stuff, and so I'm able to hear a wide spectrum, but within the individual spectrum I can't hear as well. So take with music, I can't really hear notes they're right next to each other. If you hit a piano key and then you hit the one right next to it, I can't really hear that difference very well. But if you go up an octave, I can hear that, which is a bigger sound. This before at bars and really loud music venues, and then especially at the concert. I don't know if this is just a thing with the cochlear implant or if it's just the way my processor runs. So if it's really loud music and stuff, my cochlea kind of vibrates on the inside, and I don't know if it it's not really physically vibrating. It's just I think there's so much output being inputted into my cochlear implant that my cochlear implant's having an overload, and I feel that's what it's doing. So I don't really hear the music very well. I hear the vibration that goes with the beat of the music, and as a result I can't really hear as well at concerts and other loud music venues and stuff. So it's just been really interesting and a little bit frustrating with that because like I love music and like I want to like hear what's being said and like know what's going on, like, and so when that happened, like I can't really understand it, so it, like really frustrates me, and like I can't really enjoy the whatever it is I'm doing as much as I could be. And which is not to say that I'm not having fun, it just means that like I'm just having a harder time catching up and being able to like keep up with everybody else. Cause I remember turning to my boyfriend during the concert and be like, "What a choice that I couldn't understand him. Or, what song is this? Like, I can't understand the song." And so like he had to like tell me what the song is, and like now I have to like kind of listen along a little bit to like figure out what is being said, and then I could like join in and sing. With all that being said, like even though I can't really hear music very well, and like there's that like weird vibration static thing going on, I still love the cochlear implant. Like it's changed my life in so many ways, like for the better, like being able to hear people, what they're saying, like whispering, like I can hear that, not very well, but I can hear it. So that's my video on my life with a cochlear implant and a hearing aid, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a big old thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!